Not only does he walk out, but he doesn't care enough to communicate. I mean, it's one thing to walk out, but to not hear from him for a whole week, I mean. And don't y'all have a title match next week? We don't walk out on our obligations. It doesn't make any... I'm gonna ask you again. Have you talked to your brother?
And I'm gonna tell you again, I haven't heard from him, Moose. He'll be there. It's my brother. You know Jay, man, he just needs time to chill out. He'll be there, Moose.
He'll be there. He'll be there for you. What about all of us? You gonna be there for the entire bloodline? Huh? Solo, you talk to your brother?
Look, if I haven't heard from him, he ain't talking to nobody, Moose. Nobody heard from Jay.
I don't think you guys understand the urgency that is needed right now. Wise man.
Yes, my tribal chief.
Is it not WrestleMania season?
It is WrestleMania season, my tribal chief.
You ain't gonna find him on the couch. I want to know where your brother is. Find him now.
I'm sorry, my tribal chief. Jay's phone goes straight to voicemail.
Sit.
Try to get a hold of him, Moose.
What?
Nothing. Big fat zero.
Of all the times a year for this to happen, we were doing so good. No problems, no hiccups. You know how much I got on my plate, right? You understand the stress and the burden of this position. You know. I feel like I'm being pulled in two different directions, spread too thin right now. I love y'all. I'm sorry for speaking to you the way I did.
Don't worry about it, man.
I need y'all. And I need us to be as strong as we ever were. Because if we're not, there ain't no more